So Toons have finally landed, and what other place than in a WCQ qualifier? Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So we have WCQ China, and these results are not what I expected. So top 3 players are getting their invite to the China mainland WCQ, and Maliss, Elf Note, and Cool Toon are top 3? Okay, I see you. 4th through 6th, we had some Dogmatica Blitzclique, Unchained, Cool Toon. We also had some Ritual, Light and Darkness, some Elf Note, Cool Toon, and then Toon. Oh, finally. We get to see what Toons are capable of. I've been waiting for this. We also get to see Grass Branded, Ritual of Light and Darkness, Invoked, Sky Striker, some more Toons and Elf Notes. Okay, so this is our top 3 qualifying. Definitely excited for this. So Elf Note ended up winning on the forefront of this. So in terms of what Elf Notes get, June Pride is going to help this deck out immensely, actually providing this deck with like an extra source of power to be able to kind of combo up through the combo lines, which I think is going to be very, very nice. Also, there's so much degeneracy that you just get to play the Hyper Librarian now to provide them with some combo potential, which is just crazy to think about, that this deck, you know, gets access to this. We get the Krokazor for draw power. Honestly, this is kind of cool. Obviously, you know, in terms of everything else, I mean, like, this deck is pretty down to earth for what it wants to do. I mean, you're not really upgrading too much further beyond than what you've already got working. It's just you're getting consistency. Secret Village, the pain in the butt. You get the draw 3 card with the next set. It's going to help out a lot. Now, this one really took me off guard. I did not think that Maliss would still be a real deck in the later half of this block, but somehow this deck is still running around. And I mean, like, look at their limitations, right? Like, you still have Allure of Darkness locked up. We are doing the Overrider here. This build's not playing the Link 5, which is really sad, because I like the fact that we could potentially override with Code of the Soul our Adagnister, and then make the board wipe during the opponent's turn off of the Hydra Drive. But they just don't want to dedicate the extra deck slot to it. Going into the other Firewall is kind of like an inboard piece. I do feels a little bit better. We get to see Gordian Slicer, Pata going second, a Pointer. Their unrestrictions on certain cards can be viewed as a little bit more problematic, in my opinion. I really wouldn't want to be dealing with some of these Cool Toons. Oh boy. Probably the most generic of the list out of the block. We get to see the 2 Gammas, the and, you know, well, 2 Deltas, 1 Gamma, and this pretty standard. Of course, the duels take off. I cannot wait to see these numbers start getting hit for consistency. I see we're playing Chaos Angel. That's not one I've seen popping up in my Cool Toons list for innovations. This list actually chose to side deck the Fallen and Virtuous. Everything I have seen from every other list tells me that this probably isn't the play. You kind of want to keep these in rotation because usually they're pretty important. But they managed to get away with it, so I guess it's not terrible. Dogmatica Blitzclique, where in the world have you been? First of all, no Thunder King Ryo in this list, which is crazy because I was actually looking at trends out of this weekend in Japan, and I've seen, like, way more Thunder King popping up in these lists, like, to the extreme that lists were just choosing to play, like, the triple Thunder King just to be able to draw it. So the fact that we've kind of stepped back a little bit from that is very interesting. I do see, I mean, you're side decking the Shifter, you have Ogres, you have the extra Mulch Armies, but I think, like, the big thing here is, like, having access to the Ecclesia is kind of important. Interesting. I don't know, man. Nadir's Servant to get Dragon access, to get Fallen of the Brokenness into rotation, doesn't seem too terrible. Unchained. Really? Really? We have an Unchained list? Okay, well, Shimber me timbers. So in terms of what Unchained gets to do here, I see that they just straight said, screw the meta. We're going to put Mistaken Arrest and we're going to put Spiritualism in the main deck. Okay, well, I guess to get super far in competitive play, you have to be willing to play off of the wall dumb things to get the results to stick. And I mean, like, this is wonderful. This is the kind of stuff that wins games for players. And if Spiritualism in the main deck does it for you, okay. We also have Vitos down here to rip off field spells. And of course, we once again get to see the triple Gordian Slicer coming through here and just providing amazing answers. That's great. Oh boy, more cool tunes. Triple of the broken card, 2 Delta, 1 Gamma with driver. The OCG, 1 Harmonia? Okay, I mean, interesting, I guess. Are we really at a point, though, that cutting back on the Harmonias is a good call? I see we've also got 2 Fallen and Virtuous in here, side decking the additional copies. That's very interesting. All right. Ritual of Light and Darkness. They got away with playing Dark Magician Girl. Dude, what year is this? That we have things like Dark Magician Girl coming into play right now. That's crazy. What? Okay, well, sure. I guess. You have the Triple Curtain, of course, the Gaze of Timaeus, all the powerhouse cards that you would expect to be seeing with this is here. Also have the good spell card here to lock out the field spells. That's great. We also have Elf Note coming back again. We don't get a side deck with this one, but in terms of the way that this build looks, I mean, I see we are doing Oxel for level modding. I see we're also doing the new Blackwing Synchro Monster. Been a decent amount of talk for this guy. I like that. Oh boy, more cool tunes. How many? Once again, 1 Harmonia in the main deck. Why suddenly the reduction of Harmonia within the list? Is it because it's not providing a correct amount of toolage to be good enough? That's what I'm wondering here. Is it just becoming a consistency thing to cut back on Harmonia? I don't know. I'm very curious. Ah, boy, Toons. Now, are we doing the gimmicky FTK stuff? I see we're playing Reproducus, which is kind of funny. I see we're playing the Crimson Dragon. Okay. So, in terms of things we're doing, I mean, this just looks like a build a big board and kind of go and use the generic tools that you've been given. But I also do see we're playing Zelantis and Hydra Drive and this. So, I'm assuming if this combination of broken cards is going to be present here, I also see this guy coming on along for the revive. Oh boy. We're also having triple Vitos to eat those field spells. We're side decking. Are we main decking a Blue Eyes Toon? We are not main decking the Blue Eyes Toon. Oh my god. Our second version here is kind of in the same boat. The Blue Eyes Toon Dragon's getting pushed into the side deck because it's, as much as I hate to say this, it is officially more consistent to forego having the Blue Eyes Toon access and play less of the Blue Eyes Toon Ultimate Dragon. While making this is really funny to kind of do the go around play line to punish the opponent. God, this is the era we live in. Also, once again, you can see Gordian Slicer in these Vitos. So right now, I mean, Vitos and Gordian Slicer are looking like some very, very desirable cards to want to be picking up. But I'm happy to see Toons actually having their first run through in the competitive circuit here. I'm also very happy to see Unchained actually, you know, getting into the top half of this tournament. Like, that was very unexpected to see, you know, 2 things from the deck build. Unfortunately, no Witchcrafter, which I would have loved to have seen Witchcrafter actually, you know, making a stand here, but we don't really, I guess we're not at a point right now to actually see that actually coming down and, you know, mattering all that much. But deck build pack, or the new challengers from this are actually looking pretty good. So what do you guys think about mainland China's WCQ qualifier? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.